basic input-output system, is firmware used to provide runtime services for operating, manufacturing and optimizing human-machine errors. Basic input-output system, is firmware used to provide runtime services for operating, manufacturing and optimizing human-machine errors.
just south, about an hour and a half of the White Mountains here in Rhode Island, lies the beautiful New Hampshire Speedway, home of the New Hampshire 140 here for the Affinity Racing CUP Series, Season 6. All right! Welcome in, everybody. I am Brandon Richard, along with myself, bringing you guys tonight's Affinity Racing CUP Series action live on raceaffinity.com, twitch.tv/raceaffinity+. Looking forward to tonight. Should be a lot of fun. We'll be getting into that race info here in just a moment. We appreciate everyone who's coming out tonight. If you are new here, hit that follow button. And if you like ad-free viewing as much as I do, hit that 30% off subscribe for September. The month is wrapping up here soon, so it is time to get those subs in. We're going to get some race information here for you. Season 6, New Hampshire. 69 degrees. Fall has fallen here in New Hampshire. 140 laps. Stage break between 30 and 40. Fuel 55%. Tires 3 sets in the pits. Overtime here in Affinity Racing is always 3 green, white, checkered attempts, with the last being the point of no return. Should be a lot of fun. Hello, it's still September. That's right, baby. Innocent Lives Foundation Season 6 charity partner. Head on over to raceaffinity.com/donate. $1, $5, doesn't matter. Give what you can. We are already rocketing toward our Season 6 goal, a newly set Season 6 goal. So that'll be a lot of fun. Let's take a look at last week's shenanigans. Bristol was a total mess. The 4-mile 200. Schwartz, Quisenberry on the front row. Weingard behind. Chicanery was all everywhere. 9 cautions for incident. And we see one more incident here involving Demian Valley and Co. 6 transition. Boom. Pendergrass in front of the leaders here. 13 total lead changes. But Nick Miller held on for 53 laps led and took his second win of the season back-to-back. Nipper's got a 2X. And Nick Miller comes into Loudon looking to make it 3 in a row. Let's see if we can talk to him here just for a moment, as I'm going to move him on up here. Nick Miller. Oh, that's kid. Get out of here. Not you. I don't want you. Nick. There we go. That was so funny. Right as I moved Nick. Right as I move you, Kyle got in the way, and so I ended up dragging Kyle up here. Nick, got to talk to you about last week's win at Bristol and the week before. How are we feeling moving into this week? Fantastic. Any other thoughts on the race, Nick? Awesome. Looking forward to it, man. Good luck to you. We'll see you in Victory Lane. Nick Miller joining us there on the race. Fantastic. Let's take a look at the grid. Kevin Ritchie, Alex Eskridge up in the front. James Goodwin, Randy Arms, P2 or row 2. Row 3, Cheer and Cootie. I'm going to take a sip of my coffee. Take a sip out there. Hydrate, everybody. Off to a fantastic start, as always. Cheer and Cootie, row 3, row 4, Brown and Dombrowski. Tiller, Kiger, row 5, Quisenberry and Giron Valley, row numero 6. Row 7, Nippers and Skirbo, Bowman, French, row 8, row 9, Shelton, and Zach Case, winner of Daytona. Row 9 row 10 sees Bowley and Rios. Joie Miller, Schwartz, Tinold. Back here, row 12, row 13, Marino and Scare, Nadeau Dolly, and Daniel Pendergrass in the biggity back. And there you go. We got our racing ready to go tonight. And I'm going to pick, my pick tonight is going to be Andrew Cootie. That's going to be my pick. Andrew Cootie right here. That's my pick to win tonight. And we'll see how he fares in the field tonight. Boom! Sorox, I don't know, whatever. SLR0X. Appreciate the follow. Come on in as we bring them around. Kevin Ritchie, Alex Eskridge, green flag in the air here in New Hampshire. Let's go racing. Into corner number 1. Everyone looking good so far. Nothing to it. Easy. They've done this before. Professionals. All professionals. A little smoke up front. As Alex Eskridge is going to lead us around to lap number 1 here. Here at Loudon. Boom. Eskridge, Arms, Cootie, Ritchie, and Goodwin all up front. See different lines everywhere as I'm trying to get a better camera. There you go. James Goodwin up to P5 here, down 2 spots. Side by side for the lead here. That's Randy Arms and Alex Eskridge. Cootie in tow here. Going to take the high side. Going to check that wall for structural integrity. Wall high. Still there. Still there. Still there. What could possibly go wrong? Great question. I'm glad you asked because everything. Everything can go wrong. Let's get that engine noise turned up just a tad here. Good so far back here. Quisenberry, Joie battling here. Back here for P14. Fantastic camera angles. And Randy Arms, off he goes. It's going to be one of those races, guys. To the nose of Eskridge. Hear the shift down to third. Cootie third, Eskridge second right now, but Randy Arms leading the way here at Loudon. It's going to be one of those races. Van Drake, appreciate the follow. Come on in. The water is indeed fine. Seven laps ticked away here as we go back to Tenold. Back to 25th place. And that brand new painted 51. Dolly behind him, able to join the field tonight. Cootie up to P2, and now the hunt is on. Randy Arms is in the crosshairs. Andrew Cootie looking for his first Cup Series win. There we go. Average start. Looking inside right now in that awful Colts car, but a fantastic tribute to his grandfather. A big Colts fan. He's got to be excited about the quarterback he's got right now. Cootie looking for the lead here as Randy Arms not looking to give it up. Not easy to pass here. And they're going to battle it on down the front stretch. Cootie leads that lap. Still there. Still there. Big. Randy lets him by there. Oh, sheesh. Black flag for McElroy, who's not in the race. Perfect. Pendergrass back here off pace. Cootie up to P1. Eskridge looking to take care of P2 here. Up to Arms. We'll go back to Skirbo and Nick Miller. Two-time back-to-back. Nick Miller, back-to-back winner this season, side by side here with Landon Quessenberry. And shiny numero uno next to the shiny used to be number 1, but now the number 6 at Nippers. Off do the front stretch. 12 laps ticked away here. Stage break at lap 30 or 40. We got Drew Jawah on the apron. And up in front of Kiger. Everyone able to not die. Oh, he did do really well. I forgot to go back and edit the show. Dombrowski back here with a really cool car. Shiny 99. Right now down a spot from where he qualified, but Spirits on Mill. Rocking up the P9. Hope you all had a great weekend. I hope your favorite sports team had a great outcome. Except if you're a Chargers fan, then I don't care. Arms on the high side there. Cootie's still leading here. Luis Rios, no number on his car. Baller. Nippers on the inside here of Zach Case and Landon Quessenberry. Miller looking on the inside of Dombrowski. Lucas 0. Lucas. Hello, Lucas. Appreciate the follow. Come on in. As we go back up to the front here, Cootie still leading by about a half a second. So I'm going to step away and let you guys enjoy some racing for just a moment. Affinity Racing Cup Series, Season 6 here in New Hampshire. Oh, yeah. You see it here. Almost 30 laps completed here, coming to green. Flag pit stops momentarily. So we got 28 laps ticked away here of 140 New Hampshire Speedway. I am Brandon Richard. Welcome in. I'm having so many issues with my voice right now, so I'm trying not to talk too much, because tomorrow night we'll be joining myself and Mike. We'll be joining Nick over on the Innocent Life Foundation Twitch for a little fireside chat. I'm looking forward to it. You guys should be too. Go follow if you haven't already. The link is in the chat. I'm looking damn forward to it. Nick, huge supporter of everything we do here. We are a huge supporter of everything they do. So, big time fun tomorrow night on the ILF Twitch page. I think we're going to be playing old Duke Nukem. No, that'd be rad. Save that absolutely. Every question I'm just going to be like, well, it all started at a very young age. Absolutely. No, it's just, I don't know. I'm going to let Mike talk, and I'm going to be the guy that goes, that sounds about right. I'm just going to reaffirm everything that Mike says. That's all I'm going to do. Soundboards during racing, that'd be silly. Oops. It slipped. Can't remember what Mike's voice sounds like. Go to your dentist and then talk to your dentist. That's what Mike sounds like. All right. He's a silver-tongued devil, though. Mike during the weekday is a dentist. During the weekend, he's a strip club DJ. All right, Celeste to the main stage. This next song is for you guys. I'm through with standing in line. The clubs I'll never get. You get it. I'm painting the picture here for you. You know what's happening. Cootie's still leading here. No takers to pit road just yet. Kiger back here, 2 spots down from where he started in 12th. But the biggest mover of the race right now is Nick Miller up to 4th. Him and Joie up 18 spots. Schwartz fast last week in Bristol up to 6th, up 17 spots. Absolutely insane. Everyone else is just log jammed, kind of biding their time here. Biden, come on, everybody, we're doing it. You get it, you know the deal. Tip your bartenders and your waitresses, absolutely. Can we get candy to the main stage? This is what happens when I broadcast by myself for a really long race where it's green. I'm gonna start paying people to nuke some drivers on track so we can watch some calamity ensue here. Got the house in my ass. Yeah. Yeah. I'm purging, Nick. I've got to get it all out. No, I'm really looking forward to tomorrow. I'm super. That's why I'm going to let Mike do all the talking. Michael Jackson and Toto. Like the dog from Wizard of Oz or... Oh. I figured like Africa Toto. You know what I mean? Like... I hear the drums, you know, like if the band Toto and Michael Jackson had a child, it would be Mike. Toto's what we, Jesus. Tito, go get Tito's right now. It's 2 for 1. Ha, you call it over there at the bar. Excited. Literally all 3 of the biggest movers, and I'm not kidding. I can show you the timing tower right here. 18, 18, 18. All of them have moved up 18 spots now, 3rd, 4th, and 5th, respectively. Speaking of course, Joie, Miller, and Arms, or Joie, Miller, and Schwartz. Schwartz, yes. Arms up to P2 still. Caution's out! We got calamity. I've been asking for it this whole time, and I don't know where it's at. Who died? Oh, right, wrong transition. That's rad. Okay. That's cool. Where's the wreck here? Where's the wreck here? Okay, here we go. Now we got smoke. All right. And where there's smoke, there is Boley. Just kidding. Dolly and Boley. Here we go. That's what we're looking for here. That's a terrible angle. Let's just go ahead and see what's happening here. I'm going to back it up just a tad to see if these boys were having some interaction. Gets underneath him here and looks to the inside here. And then just door bangs Boley, who comes back down, collects them both. And we got ourselves a caution. Let's take a look back here. Synchronized wrecking. Caution's out for the first time tonight. Gotta change that. That's so funny. It's not the Daytona race. Save project. That's what we're gonna do. Cup Series. There we go. Now I won't show up anymore. Cootie still leads. Let's do the thing. Cootie in the broadcast booth. What's up, man?
What's up, brother?
Hey, what's up, brother? Can we say go Broncos, but can we also say I hate football?
We got a Bo leave, but sometimes Bo leaving just ends up with a Bo loss.
Yeah,
So-
Bo leaving ends up overthrowing in anyways. We got ourselves P1 here early, looking real good here. Picked to win the race, but also a touching tribute on the front of that car. Tell us a little bit about that, bud.
Yeah, so over the last few years, my grandfather, I call him Papa, he got dementia and Alzheimer's, and it's just been progressively getting worse and worse and worse. And then it just took a really bad turn about 2 weeks ago, and it was within last Sunday, 2 Sundays ago, within 3 days, it was to the point where he was ready to go. And he passed last Wednesday. We had a celebration of life and on Saturday, and he was a big Colts fan, so I had to run the Colts car. He was a huge Colts fan.
Even I hope he got to see the leveraging call. But buddy, good luck to you. We'll talk to you here at the end of the race, bud.
Alrighty.
Yes,
Bye-bye.
sir. Good luck. Green flag back in the air here at New Hampshire. Cootie off and running there, and they are all over the place. Tiller there on the high side, arms looking there. Joie on the inside for P4. All good off of turn number 2. Down we come the backstretch. Nick Miller there. Yo, Miller! Can he save it? He does not. Richie catches him. Could be a big wreck. Oh my gosh. Caution is out. Whoa. What? All right. Yeah, what? Yeah, what? Oh, there we go. All right. Just gets a little loose there on entry, and around he goes. And then Kevin Ritchie comes in and cleans his clock. And then it just gets scary from here as we've got near miss after near miss. Brandon French driven into the wall by the 51. It didn't look like it was on purpose, but obviously trying to get out of the way. Look at that again here. Case able to make it through. Goodness. See it in real time here. Caution is out. Whoa. What happened? All right. Kind of a mess there, but able to miss it all under caution. The second time for incident tonight. As Dolly and Boley were involved in number one. And that time we had Miller. Kevin Ritchie getting involved as I write it down to not forget because I have no producers. Reminder right now, raceaffinity.com/donate Innocent Lives Foundation, our season 6 charity partner right now. We are blowing through that goal and we had to expand. So anything you can do, $1, $5, doesn't matter. Anything helps right now, raceaffinity.com/donate. Green flag back in the air. Here we go. Joie all over the back bumper here. Go. There you go. There's the Camara. 3 wide. Eskridge squeeze between Goodwin and Chira. As I'm learning all the paint schemes that they change every week. Cootie dives to the inside there. Can he hold the line? Caution's out. Big time caution. We got Rios back here and Jake Nippers around. Let's see what happened here. What the hell are you guys doing? Goodwin, that's 2 crew racing drivers. Oh, Dolly got him another one. And Rios just overcorrects. And that thing does not like to be overcorrected. Look at it on board from... And then what happened to Goodwin here? Let's see what he did. Kiger dives in. Holy hell. Hold on. Look at this. He gets just absolutely killed by Chira. All right, let's look at this. 85 of Kiger dives in, murders Schwartz, into Tiller, down into Chira, gets Goodwin. What in the world was that? Just goes, he just locked him up. Up the track he goes. And just they were 5 wide there for a moment. And that was the second wreck, and they had this one first. We got Jonathan Dolly coming in here, getting himself another body. That was a little bit of netcode. Let's be honest here. Look, there's indeed a gap here. There was a gap. Anyway, Nippers goes around. Rios collected in that incident. And then we go down to Goodwin. That all this is happening down here. This is after caution's already thrown. That's what's crazy. Kiger just sends it in there, man. Kills a lot of good cars there. Boom, right across the nose of Tiller. And we got ourselves a caution. Whew. Lights out off the pace car. Murder time. Dolly with a vengeance. Hopefully all that is going to be able to get fixed and we will be all right. Going back to the green flag here. Everyone gassed up, ready to go. No real takers to, except Miller, anyone that was really involved in the last wreck. Taking green, they're taking pit stops right there as we're going to go back to green flag racing. Cootie Joie. Green flag, here we go. Track position so important here. Ooh, we got Calamity here in the back. That's Skirbo sideways smoking them. Everyone able to keep it green here. Now a huge gap from Case to Scare. Ooh. Oh, we got Dombrowski around. Able to keep it single car, and we are good. .53 laps completed here as Joie is trying to track down Cootie. Arms in tow. Tiller, Kiger still together here. Chira, Valley Eskridge, Questenberry, and Willie B. William Bowman up to P10 here. Looking pretty good. Up 5 spots from where he started. Tenold up to P11 here. Dolly up 14 spots and 2 bodies. Joie up 19 critical spots here, returning to the Cup Series after demoting himself because he needed his friends. Broski able to get it back going here. Boley in the pits. Seems to have retired for the evening. 3 cautions for incident tonight. But here we are at 58 laps completed of 140 New Hampshire Speedway. I legitimately want to go into these people's lobbies and just mess with them. Green flag interviews. I can't do that. Can I, chat? Channel top 10 currently up to P9. Valley up to P7. I don't know how to pull in here. He's not in this Discord or I would. Podcast. He's got his hands full. "61 laps here. Around and round we go here at New Hampshire. Beautiful New Hampshire. Cody leading. Hold on. I have a trivia question for you guys out there. With a minimum 3 starts, who has the highest win percentage in Affinity Racing Cup Series history? There is your question. With a minimum of 3 starts. Yeah, McElroy. No. Oh, they wouldn't have many wins or many starts, but a minimum of 3. Coming to halfway here, 67 laps completed of 140. Brandon Richard here in the booth here at New Hampshire Speedway. The New Hampshire 140. Presented by us, Affinity Racing. and our charity partner here in Season 6 of the Innocent Lives Foundation. Mike and I joining Nick tomorrow night, 7 p.m. Eastern, twitch.tv/Innocent Lives Foundation. I think we're playing SimCity. You do have a top 10. You do. That is indeed true. Nick is indeed has a top 10. He's probably got a higher top 10 percentage than Mike does. Not higher than me. I have 3 Affinity Racing wins. Are you guys crazy? Yeah, guys, it's an open ball. We'll get to the answer here shortly. It is indeed an open book test. Oh, dude, that would be really cool. You can't. It's a little too late for that. Oh, well. If you guys haven't already hit that follow button, we're going to be doing some dollar duels this week, maybe some raids. We're going to raid some hosted lobbies. Looking forward to that. Cootie just about a half a second or more ahead of Jawah here. And arms back 2.5. Let's see what happened here. What is this? Oh, good Lord. Able to keep a single car. That was rough. Holy cow. Jaron Valley there on the bottom in the 01. Chira, right where he started, P5. Tiller in the same spot he started, P9. Right. I gotta get a 3D model made of a armadillo walking across the screen saying Affinity for the trivia transition. Dolly taking the high side there. And he's got a hell of a run. Lizard. Cootie and Jawah still battling. Yeah, you're right. We also need $75 laps over halfway here. Let's talk to him. And I'm pretty sure this is going to be distracting as all hell, but I'm going to come in here and ask you guys how we're doing because...
I'll talk about it.
We don't have to get that serious, but we can also talk about how the fact that we're still on track, baby. P24.
Yeah, still on track.
We're still on track, but we got a lot of...
getting spun 3 seconds after the caution or 5 seconds after a caution comes out.
Oh.
You're in 5th place.
Yeah, it was a whole... You guys were 5 wide, too. That was really neat. After the caution.
Yeah, I don't even know what happened. I was trying to maintain my lane and got hooked and spun up to the top. And I was like, oh, I didn't hit anything hard. And Jake's like, yeah, I don't see any damage. I pull in the pits. I got 5 minutes of optional. So.
No. Plenty of race left.
It's actually kind of impressive that we actually only have, what, 2 actual cautions outside of the stage break?
3. 3.
3. Okay. Soon to be 4. As soon as I catch up to Tennelt.
Oh,
I didn't say that.
no.
That wasn't
No. Kiger would be the one that everyone should gun for, but also Jonathan Daly now has 2 bodies on his resume tonight. So, Crew Racing's all riled up. Just had to come in here for a green flag. I regret doing that interview. And
Don't ever come in here again.
we're gonna go ahead and get the team medic to hand off some chill pills here in the pits for the next pit stop. Guys, good luck to you. We'll see you in a little bit.
Love you,
See
Mr.
ya.
Love
Bye.
you, me. What? All right. I didn't even say it that time. They're hanging out. Currently on the lead lap here. Green flag pit stop's probably going to be underway here as we're approaching 40 laps since the last for most. He did. He said it right back. Tyler, you would read that incorrectly, sir. Side by side for the lead. Jua looking to the inside of Cootie. You guys have some silly names. Whoa! Contact! Bingo square. Another bingo square. Double kill. And just like that, we're back to single file out of our minds. Schwartz able to keep it on track to the inside of Mr. Chira. That's coffee, baby. Coffee at 8 o'clock at night? Yeah, why not? Oh, iced coffee? Absolutely. Keurig has an espresso setting on it, so I got two pods and some brown butter chocolate chip cookie dough creamer. That is a seasonal creamer that's only out from August till January. And then on top of that, I put some cookie dough cold foam on it. It's actually not. It's not as caloric as you, but I also do love just coffee. Iced coffee, coffee in general. I love baristas, and I love coffee. There you go. I love football of all kinds. Mike does not. Like, Mike is the opposite of me in every sort of way. He's the nice one. I am not. I'm incredibly compassionate. Mike is too, but he's a sweet man. I'm not. Ish. Battle for the lead here. Goodwin looking to murk somebody, and it's going to be Jua. No, I'm just kidding. He's not going to do that. He's not going to do that. He ain't going to do all that. That'd be crazy. Yeah, well, this is a pre-interview. Do you have any pre-interview questions for me? Let's go. I want to make sure that you get what you need out of this as well. I don't want to be asked any question about how long have you and like Mike known each other. I want to hear Mike's side of all of it, because I remember everything. Mike doesn't remember yesterday, so I'm interested. I'm interested to hear his recollection on how that went, and I'm also terrified of his answer, because once he says it, that's it. You know what I mean? The backmarker car. Oh, yeah, for sure. The backmarker website right now is in the shop. It's currently backmarker.down. I haven't had time to put it backmarker.up. Oh, yeah, Loudon. Tom, we'll talk about it here shortly. Last week at Bristol, an absolute ass whooping. Brought to you by Mr. Tom Wetmore. While we talk about it, if you guys didn't get a chance to see it, let's look at it again. We got ourselves a showdown at Bristol. As we go picture in picture here, battle for the lead. Jawal looking to the inside here. Lap cars is a pick. New leader here. Leaders involved in incidents. Lap cars everywhere. Here come. Whoa! Cootie! Unreal. What he just murked whoever that was. I'm not even sure who in the world that was. He just murked. I want to see that again. Let's see what the hell did you just do. Who is that? The 108, and he just... All right. That was Gennaro Marino. Just got moved. Not making any friends tonight. Cootie. First to pit road here. Fellow Mudbug Gennaro Marino got spun. Jawad, new leader. Cootie in the pits. Randy Arms, P2. Nick Miller up 19 spots, as well as Schwartz, respectively, P19. Put her out, redeem in the chat. Jawad down pit road. Here we go. New leader. Stop me if you've heard this before. New leader. Nick Miller. Down pit road, Tiller, Niparis, Jawal leaving. Down comes Quisenberry. Sure. Tilt to fly. Nice. I read it the second. Yeah. Down comes Dombrowski for service. A shiny 99. I love his car. Crew Racing's Dombrowski. Schwartz currently your leader. Awful silver rims. Just absolutely terrible. Brandon French right behind him. Currently scored 2 laps down. But he is flying on newer tires. As here comes Schwartz. And Andrew Cootie will now inherit the lead after pitting on lap 88. Jua currently timed P2 And he is just about 2 seconds back. Of Joie. Yep, just about. About a second, maybe a second and a half. Green flag stops completed. Off we go. I'll step away and let you guys enjoy some racing. .40 laps to go. Here we go. Cootie and Joie down to a second. Arms 2 seconds back. Miller and Temmel. Green flag pit stops completed. But they should be able to make it to the end from that one. Welcome back, everybody. Black flag redeemed for Michael McElroy. He's got about 2 black flags to serve. I'll let him know the second he gets in here. Who's ready for a trivia question answer? Who's ready? Let me see some emotes. Let me see some emojis. And then I'll answer your question. The question, of course, being, with a minimum of 3 Cup Series starts. Perfect. With a minimum of 3 Cup Series starts, who has the highest win percentage? And yes, it was already put into the chat by a Eric McFarland. I'm sorry, for Vexed Techie, that's who that is. Dylan Basin has a 33% win percentage with a minimum of 3 starts, 1 win, 2 top 5s, and an average finish of 11. But right behind him is Joie with 24%, as well as Perrin Huggins But Drew's got 8 wins. Perrin has 6. Average finish for Joao is 7.7. Honorable mention, Ryan Tiller with a career 12 wins. I should have just said it was Ryan again. Ryan Tiller with all the wins forever. Fantastic livery. Supporting mental health this month. On board with race leader Drew Jua and Jaron Valley is way. Nick Miller trying to chase him down as Cootie has given the lead away. Whoa! Zach Case way up into the wall. Zach coming down into Cootie. The hell is going on here? Was there some contact here? Oh, he sent him into the corner. And then when they got off the corner here, he squeezed him, and Zach Case did not like that. All right, don't blame him. All right, business handled. Back to our regularly scheduled programming as Zach was a lap car, but Cootie moved him. Tied at halftime here for Monday Night Football. Cool. 2 teams I don't care about. I'm just kidding. It's probably a good game. I picked the Ravens to win because they're coming off a loss to Cleveland. Nick Miller up to P1. Stop me if you've heard this before. Hope all of your teams won on Sunday, except if you're a Chargers fan. I don't care. Chiefs fan, I don't care. I was reading an email from a major broadcasting network. They said they weren't interested in the races yet because Nick keeps winning. No, I'm just kidding. Miller in the league. When's the last time? Yeah, right. I'm telling you. All right, lap cars, build a wall. Leader, Nick Miller, Joie. Oh. Oh, boy. We're going to put a pin in that one. We'll come back to that later. I always go into like every race going, I'm not gonna laugh, and then I read that crap, and it's like awful. 13 cars on the lead lap, back to Casey Brown. Oh, Casey Brown. Downtown Casey Brown, the baddest man in the whole damn town. That John Deere number 98 looking real good. Currently P14 a lap down, but 13 is my favorite number. And that's what we got on the lead lap. Landon Quisenberry in the 75 right in front of the leader, Nick Miller. Dun, 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 dun. Nick Miller decides to check the structural integrity of that outside wall. Wall high. Still there. Car high. Car and wall high. Still there. Clear. Wall high. Still there. All right. 22 laps to go. Guys, what's the highlight of this race? What's your favorite moment? Dolly's first murder? His second one. Goodwin getting spun under caution while they were 5 wide. Is that another one? Middle 3, wall in it. Exactly. Just keep calling middle 3 the entire race. Imagine Dover. Imagine you're not following right now. Imagine that. Imagine you're not following the Big Brother channel, Race Affinity, and you're not going to be racing anytime this week for Battlegrounds. Imagine that. Imagine we don't have Super Saturdays again this weekend. Could you imagine a world where we didn't? Well, start imagining it, because we're not going to have Super Saturdays this weekend. Whoops. IR busy, so is Mike, and no Super Saturdays on the Saturday. Miller to the inside of lap car Zach Scare. Now he's a lap car. Nope, he's 2 laps down now. I apologize. Dollar Duel is going to be coming at you this week. We're going to be giving away some money. So hit that follow button, join the Discord, raceaffinity.com/Discord. And you can join up, and we will announce when we'll be running that. We're also going to raid some channels. We'll raid some hosted lobbies, maybe even during the day. Do some Affinity during the day, Affinity daytime, Affiniday. Isn't that what it's called, Affiniday Racing? Anyway. Less than 20 laps to go. Goodwin battling for the lead here. No, he's not. I'm just kidding. It's a good little clip to have. I can send that to him later. Remember lap 18. Yeah, the more football is happening, and you got a lot of good matchups. I'm not speaking of which of the LSU plays afternoon, I believe, against Ole Miss, and then wait, is it? Did you guys hear that? Sorry, every time I mention them, I gotta. They play during the day, I believe. They're playing Ole Miss, and then I mean, you got a sleeper of a game. By that I mean I will get a great nap. Ohio State and Washington. Oof. 16 laps to go in what has been an action-packed race so far. Joie now a second back, Arms 9 seconds back of the leader and back-to-back winner. 2 weeks in a row here, Nick Miller, and he's got himself some lap traffic in the way. Jonathan Dolly past Nippers as well. Up to P9 now as Nick Miller is. Somebody go and plug his damn controller, please. Anybody? Oh, can we not talk about leverage? Can we really? Yeah, none of those red teams. Who cares? What's the horror movie that is like all out in the middle of the day? Oh, Midsummer. Oh, hell yeah, dude. Midsummer? Absolutely. Comp caution coming out of here in 2 laps. Tell you what, I can go for some football right now because right now the only contact I'm having right now is my top and bottom eyelid touching. You guys get it. That was funny. Ooh, Jesus. Oh, we got a wreck in the back. Caution is out. Dolly involved. Oh, boy. No. Oh, my. What a terrible camera angle. What the hell is that? All right. I think just what? Terrible angles. Terrible angles. These cameras just blow. Cheer with the run. I don't know if Dolly was trying to stay in the middle with the run that Chira had. I don't. Chira had a run here. And then just, I don't get it. I don't really know what happened here, guys. Goodwin maybe came up just a tad there, and then just calamity. This changes everything. Holy cow. That is nuts. Currently in the lead right now, not pitted since lap 96, is Jonathan Schwartz. Schwartz, you got you in the booth here, bud. Bold strat, but are we going with it?
Yeah, I'm out of tires, so we're sticking with it.
Oh, okay. Well, okay. Yeah, my favorite thing is being voluntold to do something, and we have no choice but to go with it. John, earlier incident, but have clawed your way back, dude. Kept yourself in the lead lap, and here we are.
You know what? I've passed so many cars tonight. You know, I deserve to be up here, so let's make it happen.
You're damn right. Jonathan Schwartz, dude. We'll talk to you here at Victory Lane.
All right, thanks.
Where do I put you? What channel do I put you in?
Speed zone.
I forget. Everyone looks the same after a while, so I forget. All right, dude. Appreciate you. Good luck.
Thanks.
Go get him. Schwartz going to get it done here. We got Miller up here as well, arms. I'm going to give him one more damn try here. I'm going to give him one more shot, and if he doesn't answer... All right, last chance to dance here, Miller. I tried to interview you earlier, and you weren't here. Let's try it again.
You did?
Yeah, I did. There's a way to go back and watch the broadcast, and it's right before it was right before we started. I know you were gone. It was super funny. But anyway, we got ourselves up in the front row here. Lights on the pace car. You ready?
I think so. I took we got delayed caution, so I got more time. I took 2 here, so we'll see. It was pretty tight there. I think I burned up right front more than the right rear of that last run.
We got Schwartz with a bold strat here that he had no choice but to do here. So we're running out of tires. Only 3 tonight, but looking to get it done here, dude. Back-to-back wins, and this hasn't been easy, but let's get it done. Talk to you in Victory Lane, huh?
I'll try.
All right, well, do or do not. There was no try. Yoda said that shit. Talk to you in a minute.
Okay.
Later, dude. Nick Miller looking to make it back-to-back-to-back. Caution out for the 4th time for incident tonight. Cootie, my pick all the way back here. in a billionth place. Not sure what's happening there, but there it is. Delayed caution, but we're going to be going back to green flag racing here in just a moment. Schwartz, Miller up front. Let's get it done here at New Hampshire. Green flag back in the air. Let's wave it. Miller on the outside. Schwartz trying to make it stick. Old hot tires here. Arms did indeed pit. Did he take 2? Miller said he did. Oh, we got, yeah, wreck in the back, wreck in the back, wreck in the back. There's Kevin Ritchie and I believe Drew Jawa involved. Take a look at this. Smoked him going to the corner here, and then just Skirbo finished him off. Almost exactly what happened to Miller earlier with Ritchie. Skirbo and Ritchie, caution back out. Woo! All right. Cautions out. One more. Or a bunch more. I don't know. We got 3 green white checkered attempts too. Could be a bunch. Let's talk to Arms to make sure he knows I didn't pick him so he can win if he wants to.
Heck yeah, thanks.
You're welcome. I just didn't know if you knew that. Don't know the strat. I know a couple of the guys are on old tires or 2. And I see you up there. I feel like you got 2 tires. Is that what happened?
No, I took 4.
Oh my gosh, Randy Arms. The smartest of the group here. Tennelled up here just in front of you, but we're going to get this restart going. You got anything for these guys here in the front?
If we get a good restart here, we might have something for Nick. He's pretty damn quick though, so I don't know. We'll give her everything she got.
I would probably get a red shell. That would help.
I'll try.
You get it. All right, man. Good luck to you, dude. We'll talk to you here soon.
Yep, thank you.
Yeah, boy. Let's bring him up here. You got a hard shot clock on your timer here. Tennelled up to P3. What you got for him here, buddy?
We're gonna give it our all and try to race him clean. Try to win this race.
Don't try. Do all those things. Tennelled, good luck to you, dude. We'll talk to you in Victory Lane, huh?
I hope so. I'll see you guys in a little bit.
All right. It's just me, by the way. I love when everyone says, thank you guys. Thank you guys. It's just me. They don't know that, but it's just me. 5 laps to go here. Then we're going to get ourselves to the checkered flag. You want it, you need it, you got it. New Hampshire coming to a close here. The crowd is on their feet. Some are staggering because they are hammered drunk right now. Green flag back in the air. Miller is gone. Schwartz going to try and track him down here with Randy in tow. And Tennelled with some front end damage. There's your leaders right there. Top 4. Ooh, big lock up there by Kiger again. Kiger bouncing into Joie. Joie smashing into the wall. Hard hit. Gigantic wreck about to happen here. Skirbo collected everyone involved. Good Lord. Nippers involved in an early incident here. I think he got sideways. Yep. But But let's go up here to Jawa. This is what I need to see right here. Who locked it up in the corner here? It was Kiger. Okay. Kiger locks up his front, pushes all the way up almost to the track, top of the track. He gets loose again, bangs into poor Jawa, and then who kills Quisenberry, catches a little bit of Richie, but Eskridge, nowhere to go. He's involved. French is involved. Dombrowski and French barely. But Skirbo got some too. Casey Brown sliding up in the frame here. And Eskridge got some more of him. Let's figure it out. On board with Joie. Woo! Green white checkered attempt number 1 coming up. Oh boy. What you think, chat? Thanks, John. Thanks, John. Oh, Kiger locked him up. You want to see Kiger's on board? Alright, let's see. Let's do it. That's weird. Hold on. Well before that. Slid in. Back. Yep. He got scorpion whipped. Cootie into Kiger, Kiger into Joie, Joie into a whole bunch of other people. And we got ourselves a green-white checkered attempt coming this time by I do believe so. We do. 1 of 3 here in Affinity Racing. Well, you're also probably older tires, maybe. Who knows the strat they're on here. I'm ready to get this going here. Here we go. Green-white checkered attempt number 1. Miller, arms, green flag in the air. Let's get it going. All rolling here. Richie to the top. Tennell looking to the inside there. Tiller's there. Smoke in the back here. Everyone's rolling. Still French. French and Skirbo around. And we got ourselves a caution once again. Oh no. What in the hell did you do? Caution's out here and Tiller into Tennell. Oh. Nothing hurt there, but lost a lot of positions here. Are we risking daylight? We might be. I don't think that was just retaliation. I think he dressed it up the track. I would assume so. Unreal. Lights on the pace car. Green, white, checkered attempt number 2 coming at you here in just a moment. Just nuts out there. It's hard out there. Reminder tomorrow night. Mike and I will join Nick over on the Innocent Lives Foundation Twitch page. The link's right here. Here you go. We'll be talking tomorrow night. It's going to be a lot of fun. 7 p.m. Eastern, 4 p.m. Pacific. Twitch.tv/Innocent Lives Foundation. Man, I'm excited. It's going to be it. Miller and Arms up front. Everyone in the back going to settle in here. 13 cars on the lead lap back to Quisenberry. Zach Case, the first car, a lap down. Here we go. Green flag in the air. Green, white, checker number 2. There's the view. Dynamic TV cameras. 3 wide for second as Miller runs away. Dolly around, single car incident. 4 wide for third. Big wreck. Schwartz is around, so is Richie. White flag is already in the air. And Nick Miller is going to try and hold off Randy Arms for one more lap. Enters 3 and 4. And Nick Miller going to be cautious of the cars on the front stretch. But back to back to back, 3 in a row for Nick Miller here in New Hampshire. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. There you go. Just like that, you got yourself Cootie Arms and Nick Miller, P3. Talk to him real quick, get your take on it. P3, green, white, checkered, dude. Great finish, brother. But we got ourselves a podium finish and a good point stay.
Yeah, I mean it's ridiculous. I mean I got screwed into with that yellow at the end, so I was short anyways, but whatever. It's better than where I was gonna finish.
There you go.
But I get blamed for everything, so it's whatever.
Yeah.
But,
Everyone's at fault. I watched the whole thing. I'm gonna make sure that everyone gets their due process.
It was 4 wide.
Yep.
I mean, I was on right, so I felt like I had a better.
Don't ever listen to anyone say anything until they're just running their mouths until they see the replay. 4 wide for third. Right. They need not say anything until they see everything. But whatever, it's fine. P3, dude.
Yeah.
Great finish. Give me some shout outs, my friend.
Well, shout out to the boys, Ross and Milano. They are my closest friends and teammates. We are currently in the process of rebranding our team, but so we don't have a team name right now. But hopefully this will be the last time we have to do this. But everyone over at our team and my grandfather, who's on the hood, we discussed earlier. He was an absolute legend and a huge Colts fan and Braves fan. So huge, shout out to him. I know he's in a better place now. So,
hey, brother, best to you and the fam, and congratulations on tonight. We will see you next week at Kansas, dude. I'm looking forward to that.
Hell yeah! I wish I could have put it in Victory Lane, but
Oh,
I'll take third.
save it for next week. That's all it is. Save it for next week.
Damn right. Damn right.
Way cooler screenshot, my friend. Don't even worry about it. All right, buddy. Good finish. We'll talk to you soon. Go Broncos.
Go Broncos. Believe.
Yeah, we have to. All right, there you go. Let's talk to him. P2 Randy Arms. Hey, brother. Not a bad finish, but what could have been done there at the end besides banana peels?
That's probably about it, to be honest with you. No,
Copy.
just so hard to restart or say second here with the way the gearing is. You're in first, you gotta shift to second real quick, and if you're, it's just tough. And thought maybe the 4 tires would pay off, but we would have, if it would have went green, maybe from the original yellow to the end, they might have worked, but just didn't have enough time on the green white checkers to, for them to come into play. But really, I'll just take any finish at this point. I've been wrecked in every race so far this year. Hadn't finished any better than 16th, so second place feels really, really good right now.
Well, my friend, I'm glad you're there because I didn't have to pick you and lose another pick. I'm just kidding. No, great finish. I think Pete. Any day you can walk out of there with positive points and on the lead lap, I'll take it. I will take that all day. Brother, congrats. P2, let me get them shout-outs.
Yeah, just want to thank everyone that came out tonight. No, this ain't a real popular track for people. I think the turnout might have been a little lower than what we liked, but we still had a good field. Really good race for the most part. Got to the end and just typical late race restarts in NASCAR. So, yeah, just want to thank everyone for coming out. Thank you for putting on the broadcast, and we'll see y'all next week.
Yeah, boy. Randy, congrats, my friend. We'll definitely see you here in a little bit. Kansas next week. I'm sure you can't wait to get there.
Yeah, that's one of my better tracks. So hopefully we can have another good run and try to work our way up into points. Got a long way to go to get to the playoffs, but tonight should help a good bit.
Perfect. I'm going to take you to race review directly, and everything was Dolly's fault tonight. We'll see you in a bit.
All right, thanks.
All right, later. Congratulations, Randy Arms, and let's talk to him. Three-peat old Nick Miller over here, just not letting anybody have any for themselves. But back to back, my friend. Talk me through that last restart when you left them in the dust.
Yeah, shout out those 2 tires. Made a big difference there. a lot more grip than I had all race.
There you go. And on to Kansas, which we know you love those kind of tracks. And what can we expect next week besides any sort of attempt at dominance again?
I mean, I'll just try to make it 4 in a row, I guess. I don't know. Maybe it's a Chevy. Maybe I should have. I've been running a Toyota in this league since season 1. Maybe it was a Chevy. I should just switch to a Chevy to begin with.
Nick Miller learning from his mistakes. 6 seasons in now. 2 championships later, right? It's like, duh. I should have been doing it this way. My bad.
But yeah. Right, Kansas next week. I mean, Kansas is. I like Kansas, but it's also very. It's not as multi-groove as it used to be. So. That one I might have to qualify for. Tonight was fun going through the field, and just being able to get multiple long runs. We had the one for the stage at the beginning, and then like the long run midway through the race. Both were just very fun, and then even hitting like lap traffic, it was cool just to kind of get the practice of just navigating through traffic and trying to maintain the gap with Drew. Let's go, babe. Let's get them shout outs, buddy. So many shout outs. Shout out to. Actually, here's who I'm not going to give a shout out to. Shoddy, if you know who Shoddy is from the Dallas Cowboys. Yeah, let's never put CeeDee Lamb in the backfield ever again. Yeah. Shout out Matt Eberflus for once again not getting the defense prepared. Yeah. I think 11 blind mice can play defense better than anybody on the Cowboys defense at the moment. Yes. That's it. All right. Bunch of shout outs narrowed down to 2. Nick Miller, winner of back-to-back, dude. Congrats. We'll talk to you next week in Kansas, man. Thank you. Go Broncos. Later. All right, guys, that's it for this week. We are off to Kansas, or off to New Hampshire on Wednesday, 8:30, 7:30 Central, right here. I got a raid for you. That's some channel points you can use for dollar duels and all the other nonsense. Guys, if you haven't already, hit that follow button. If you have already, guess what? You don't have to worry about it then. We will see you guys next week. Peace out.